Hello, thanks for joining me. In this video I'm going to be talking to you about cleansers, specifically cleansing oils. I'm going to be showing you how to use them, which is why I've got my hair already tied up. I put my glasses on my head in case I put them down, I can't find them and I need to read something. So if you are anything like me, as you're going through menopause, you've probably started to notice that your skin is becoming drier. Now, the reason this happens is as we go through menopause, we start to lose the hormone estrogen, and estrogen has a huge effect on skin health. It's responsible for, amongst many other things, the production of natural oil in our sebaceous glands. So as this hormone begins to decline, our skin becomes dry. So if you're like me, again, you'll probably think, oh, I'll go and upgrade my moisturizer, get something a little bit richer, which is fine, because you do need to look at that and make sure you choose a product specifically for your hormonally aging skin. But what many of us overlook is the cleansing step. We'll probably either use a face wipe, or we'll probably just use a bit of cleansing cream on our face quickly in the morning or in the evening, and that's it. But if you actually upgrade your cleansing system as well, you're really going to notice a difference in the condition of your skin. And it's also going to help your moisturizer. It's actually prepping the skin ready for the moisturizer, and your moisturizer doesn't have to work so hard, which means it lasts a lot longer, and in turn your skin looks a lot more softer, it's more conditioned, it retains moisture a lot better. Now, cleansing oils, the one that I'm going to be using is the Phytomone one, which is this one here. Now, this one is a blend of 17 natural oils, totally 100% natural. There's no parabens, no fillers, no mineral oil in here, no artificial fragrances, just all 100% natural. So, and all of the oils have been chosen because they're rich in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, plant hormones. So they're actually going to be, as well as removing the makeup, it's actually going to be working as a treatment. So it's going to be taking away all the dirt and grime of the day, but it's going to be conditioning the skin at the same time. So you're not going to have to replace everything that the cleanser's taken away, and your moisturizer is actually going to be able to start working straight away. Now, when you're choosing an oil, one of the most important things you need to look for is mineral oil. If it has got mineral oil in it, put it back on the shelf. Mineral oil is of no benefit whatsoever to the skin, no nutritional benefit at all. It's actually a byproduct of petroleum, and companies use it because it's cheap and they can say it's a beauty oil, whether it's a cleanser, a body oil or a face oil. But look at the ingredients, and ingredients are listed on beauty products and skincare products in percentage order. So if you see mineral oil somewhere near the top, then you know that the majority of that product is made up of this cheap oil, which is not going to be of any benefit whatsoever. So the Phytomone one, like I said, it's got 17 oils in, and they've all been chosen specifically for hormonally aging skin. And I won't list them all now because obviously I'll be here for too long, but I will put a link below so you can actually check them out for yourself and just see how beneficial they are to the skin. But just quickly, it's got things like melon seed oil and hopseed oil. Now, those two oils alone are known and proven to help detoxify the pores, to draw out any impurities, to melt makeup and help it decongest the skin. It's got soybean oil in here as well. Now, soybean oil is very rich in plant hormones, specifically phytoestrogen, which is very similar to human estrogen, so it's helping to replenish what nature's taken away from us, basically. And it's also got something called papaya seed oil. Now, papaya seed oil and hibiscus oil are two products which you'll find quite a lot in skin brightening products. So if you've got pigmentation marks such as age spots, which you're trying to get rid of, and you're using a product, you'll probably find that there's something like papaya seed oil in there as well. So it really brightens the skin, and it also helps to break down any dead skin cells as well. So it acts as an almost like an exfoliating agent, because the other thing that happens as well as we age and without the influence of estrogen is our skin cells take longer to reproduce. So all those lovely new fresh skin cells take longer to reach the skin surface, and those dead skin cells can actually hang around just a little bit too long. So we need something that's going to actually help remove them. We don't want to be exfoliating too much now because our skin obviously is becoming a lot thinner, so we need to look after the skin, use something gentle, and the papaya seed oil will actually help bring that a luminous glow back to the skin. And the Phytomone Cleansing Oil also comes with a bamboo cloth, so this also acts as an exfoliator as well. A lot of the cleansing products that come with cloth tends to use the muslin type cloths. I think when they first came out it was the muslin type cloths which were very popular, but I think we've perhaps progressed on a little bit since then, and the one that we use is bamboo, slightly thicker than the muslin cloth, so it actually retains the heat from the hot water, because basically what you're going to be doing with this is giving yourself like a little mini facial, so the heat will actually help draw out all the impurities in the skin. But obviously with muslin, because it's thin, it doesn't retain the heat, so this helps to retain the heat, and then the texture of it will exfoliate as well, so it works great with the papaya seed oil. And what we're going to do is actually a double cleanse, because the first cleanse really is just to take away, to melt all of the makeup and take it off the skin. With the second cleanse, we are actually going to be giving ourselves a bit of a mini facial as well, so to help improve the blood flow and the lymphatic system. But I'll show you how to do that. But before I do any of that, what I'm going to do is remove my eye makeup and my lipstick first. I've got a full face of makeup on here, just to show you how effective the Phytomone Cleansing Oil is. But I don't want to be rubbing mascara and lipstick all over my face as well, so ideally just remove that first, and that's removed just with a couple of damp cotton wool pads. We'll put the oil on and we'll remove it with the pads, then we'll go on and do the cleanse, and I will show you how to do that shortly. Okay, so let's start with removing the eyeshadow, the mascara and the lipstick before we move on to do the full facial cleanse. So here's the cleansing oil. We're going to have just a couple of pumps in the palm of your hand, and then just gently tap your fingers in, and then we're just going to gently put it onto the eyelids and massage it down into the eyelashes to loosen up all of the mascara. The mascara is waterproof, by the way, so you can see that this cleansing oil is absolutely fantastic at taking off the waterproof mascara, and you can see why we take it off first. I mean, it's quite a mess. So I'm going to remove it with just a damp cotton wool pad, basically. So we're just going to go downwards like that, fold it in half, and then just again get right into the roots of the lashes and go inwards and outwards, and that has removed most of it straight away. So I'm just going to do the other eye. And of course the other thing that we don't do as well, I'm sure you probably don't either, is when we're using an eye cream, we will put it around the eye, but we never put it onto the eyelid. And my eyelids have become very crepey over the last couple of years, and I've started using my moisturiser on my eyelids just a little bit as well. But this also, this cleansing oil, because it's 100% natural, it's not going to irritate the eye, so you can actually use it to add a slight bit of moisture to the eyelid, and also it's conditioning the lashes as well and the eyebrows. So it's like really is a super product to use on the eye area to take off all of that makeup and just go along the bottom. That's got most of it off. Now when I do my first cleanse, any residue that's on there will come off with that as well. So, and then just the last little bit, I'm going to take off my lipstick now. Yeah, so just massage it in and get the cloth, the pad, and wipe away the lipstick. So that's taken off all of the messy makeup that I don't want spread all over my face. So now we're going to do the first cleanse. So 2 pumps I find works okay for me. And so we've got 2 pumps in the hand, and then if you do put your hands together to slightly warm the oils before they go on your face, and then if you just twist your hands around and slide them down, what that does, it spreads all of the oil quite evenly over your hands, and you don't get any dripping off anywhere. And then you can actually just place your hands over the face and press it in all over, and then these oils will start dissolving all of your makeup and drawing out all of the dirt and grime almost immediately. And then just put a bit down the neck and then down onto your chest. So, and then, like I say, you don't want to be doing this, massaging this in for too long, because the point of this first cleanse is to dissolve the makeup and get rid of all of the dirt and grime. And then on the second cleanse, that's when you're actually going to be giving yourself that mini facial. So small circular movements around the eye area and down over the neck. And then you're going to get the hot cloth, bamboo cloth, which you've soaked in water, in hot water, squeeze out all of the excess, and then you're going to place this over the face. So just excuse me a second while I do that. My glass is fallen on the floor. And then just gently press that in. And the steam is actually going to be drawing out all of the impurities from the pores and helping you to give a really deep cleanse. So now you can wipe that away. And that side, and you can just see how much makeup's coming off. So most of it comes off on this first cleanse. So when we do the next one, it's going to be more of a relaxing facial. So there. Make sure you get into the corners. I tend to put my fingers sort of, if you wrap the cloth around and put your fingers in, you can actually get more into the crevices around your nose and down the neck into the chin. And then what I do sometimes as well is I actually, maybe once a week or every 10 days or so, I'll actually grind up a little bit of rice or oats in the coffee grinder or NutriBullet or something, and I'll add a pinch to a couple of pumps of the oil and use it as an exfoliator. So just like as a treatment every week or so, and then that just gives a real boost to exfoliating the skin. So, and you can use that, just mix it in with the oil. You don't need to buy a separate product. So all of the lovely nutritious oils in the Phytomone Cleansing Oil will actually nourish the skin. It will exfoliate it as well. So that's just quite a nice little treatment to do once in a while. So the second cleanse, again, just a couple of pumps into the palm of the hand, hands together, twist and slide them apart and press into the skin there. And now you're actually going to be doing your little mini facial. So you just start by doing those small circles upwards and outwards. And we do this because I like to try and defy gravity as much as possible. So up, and you can spend as long as you like doing this, you know, depending on how much time you've got. When you go around the eye area, if you use your ring finger, this finger's got the least pressure, so it's quite gentle to use around the eye area. And then upwards, and then gently fan outwards towards the temple. It's quite nice as well if you've got time just to maybe have a candle lit or some incense burning, just to create that nice relaxing ambience before you go to bed. And then upwards again on the neck, and small circles. And then if you go up just above the eyebrow, if you take your thumb and your index finger, and just do little pressure pinches. Don't have them too close together, otherwise you'll sort of nip the skin too much. So just keep them fairly wide apart and just lift and slightly pinch. And then if you come down towards the jawline, underneath here you've got pressure points. So if you use your thumb and just gently press, go one, release, release, and the last one, just hold for a few seconds and release. And then finish off by gently working your way up to the side of your temples and just gently hold and press slightly, just for a a few seconds, and release. Okay, so now with our bamboo cloth, again soaked in the hot water, squeeze out any excess, and I'm just going to place it over my face again, just as a final treatment to draw out any last impurities on the skin. There, and then we just wipe away. If I'm doing this in the morning time, I just do one cleanse in the morning because obviously I don't have any makeup on, but I might finish this with a cold cloth. So I've used the hot cloth, and then just to finish off and to give my face a nice sort of spritz and refreshing feeling, especially if I'm having hot flushes or something, then I'll put the cloth in cold water and put it over my face just to freshen up before applying my moisturiser and then my makeup. But I think some of you might be under the illusion, or you may have been told, that heat will actually open the pores and help to draw out any dirt and grime, and then a cold cloth will close the pores. This is not the case. Pores don't open and close like that. That's not how they work. There's no muscle around the pore. They don't move at all. So you can make them look less noticeable by using certain products will help to blur them slightly, but keeping the skin thoroughly cleansed, because if you've got any dirt or grime trapped in the pores, they do become more noticeable and obviously can cause spots or blackheads. But if you keep them clean, then they do look less noticeable, but they don't open and close. So just thought I'd let you know that. And that's it. So that's my cleanse done, my evening cleanse, and I would finish this off by applying either the Sleepless Nights Calming Face Oil or Pores Hydro Creme, and I will show you that in the next video. So thank you very much for being with me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.